New at 10, every mother deserves a baby shower, and a Spartanburg organization is holding one for their community. But it's more than just the games, gifts, and finger foods. Fox Carolina's Kennedy Harris tells us how these showers are bridging gaps.
Hello Family is a nonprofit organization in Spartanburg. Today they held their second community baby shower. It's giving new and expecting mothers a chance to connect with other moms and connect with organizations who are able to lend a hand.
Someone once said it takes a village.
And we want to be your village. There are so many different ways that moms need support and can get support.
This group is celebrating motherhood, but it serves another purpose too.
Hello Family connects parents and caregivers to all kinds of services and resources throughout Spartanburg.
Emily Glass is the family support specialist for the organization. Their plan is to host a community baby shower every 6 months.
People are giving away diapers and wipes or shampoos or baby powders, things like that. And then we have a table full of giveaways here as well.
And nearly a dozen different community resources.
So for moms that are really needing that extra oomph, we are there to support them throughout that pregnancy.
Birth Matters is one of them. They provide educational, emotional, and doula services to young mothers. Due to the recent formula shortage, they've seen a peaking interest in breastfeeding.
It felt really good to see moms just more interested and trusting their bodies and knowing that I can do this.
I mean, who are new parents not nervous?
They've helped new mothers like Jayla Shiflett, who's 37 weeks pregnant.
I like talking with new moms as well, kind of getting the sense of, if they've already delivered what they've already done, and if not, we share some similar nerves and everything.
Building a sense of community and a village of support.
There is always someone that is there in your corner.
And if you want to learn more about the resources in your community, Hello Family has a 24/7 hotline number you can call. We'll have that information and a link to their website on foxcarolina.com. Tori?